All right, everyone. Thank you for tuning back into Psych Word. You are now on the couch with Rob Gerard. And on the line right now from the Young Gunz, I have Neef Buck. Neef, you there?
Yeah, Neef Buck, Mr. Forever Do Me, the Trash Bag King. What's going on?
Haha, how you
radio. Doing? We live. It's official.
How you doing, Neef? Listen, man, Neef, so I see you. You're growing out a beard. What's up with the beard, man? I'm not used to seeing you like that.
You know what? Well, I'm Muslim before anything. You know what I'm saying? So the beard is to separate me from the non-believers or whatever. I didn't have a beard for a long time, and then I was growing it, and then, you know, my family and stuff like that was, you know, they'd hurt me, they'd be real disappointed in me if I cut it off, so I just kept it. I just left it there, and everything happened for a reason. I think everything in God's hands, so that's what just happened, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing planned or whatever, but at the end of the day, I'm not supposed to cut off the hair off my face because I'm Muslim or whatever, and, you know, Philadelphia is real big population on Muslims and stuff like that, so, you know.
Absolutely. And so now I know back in your Roc-a-fella days you were going by Neef, but now you're going by Neef Buck. Is it like you're trying to reinvent yourself? What's going on with the Buck?
No, I went for that name for a long time. It just wasn't on like you know, the Young Gunz thing was Chris and Neef or whatever. But you know how we had Young Neef. I had a lot of aliases, you know what I'm saying, throughout the years. But Neef Buck just stuck with me. Bleak gave me that name or whatever. He gave me the name Neef Buck. Don't speak much, but keep the heat up. And I just, you know, kept running with that, and it was just, you know, it just stuck to me. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that went.
Absolutely. So it's crazy because I knew I was going to be interviewing you today. I'm on my way to the station this afternoon, and they're playing the Old School at noon. And I swear to you, Can't Stop, Won't Stop comes on during the Old School at noon. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, wow, because, I mean, you're still so young.
Classic. Forever music. It was nominated for a Grammy, took us all around the world. One of our biggest records. Shout out to everybody that, you know, supported, and, you know, it still get that effect when we perform it. It's still like, you know, that forever music, that timeless music. We accomplished what we was trying to accomplish with that one.
Yeah, definitely, man, because, I mean, you're still young, and it's like you're considered a veteran, you know?
Yeah. We just started off so young. That's why it's like that. You know what I'm saying? When you start young, you could finish young.
Absolutely. Now, Neef, I have my co-host with me here, Denise.
Hey there.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing today?
I'm good. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate y'all laying out the red carpet so I can present this Forever Do Me 7, this project that I just dropped. So, you know, I appreciate it.
Beautiful. Well, now I've got a question here. Tell me a little bit about some of the hardships that you faced once Roc-a-fella folded.
Well, it wasn't really like no hardship or whatever. You know, it was just time for people to set their ways. And, you know, when Roc-a-fella first broke up, you know, me and Chris decided to go with Jay. We was on a tour with Jay at the time. We was on a Best of Both Worlds tour with Jay-Z and R. Kelly. And one day Jay pulled us in the back and was just telling us about, you know, he was about to make a big decision, and he wanted us to be a part of his decision. Me, Chris, Bleak, and Freeway was on a tour with him at the time, and, you know, that's why we all dropped albums under him once he went his way or whatever like that. So we kept in touch with everybody. Everybody's still cool. It's just everybody's not under one label and one umbrella, and we're not around each other as much as we once was. But we always there for each other in need or when somebody call or whatever like that. So, you know.
That's a big change. You guys not being around each other as much. Do you miss each other, working closely together?
No, it's really the same. You know what I mean? Like, people got so many responsibilities, kids and stuff. They can't be, you know, you can't once be, you know, once you friends growing up, you have a best friend. But when you start doing things and creating responsibilities and family, and you got to be a father, like, you know, you can't hang around each other the same when you don't have no responsibilities, just nothing, just living. It's different. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's a change, but it's still like the same. It's still like brothers when we see each other, when we talk to each other. It's all the same, you know what I'm saying? It ain't really much change for me, you know what I'm saying? Because I got day one friends that I don't talk to every day or see every day, and that don't change the love that I feel for them, you know what I'm saying? So that's nothing.
Yeah, still, that's true. Still feeling the love. Hey, listen, I see you're still wearing your Roc-a-fella's chain. Do you still have a relationship with Jay-Z?
Yeah, for sure. Every time Jay come here, he bring us out and stuff like that. So, you know.
That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. Now, let me ask you about your current project, Forever Do Me Volume 7. I mean, that's crazy to be dropping part 7 of a mixtape series. Tell us about what the process has been like.
Well, I wouldn't call it a mixtape series. I did, like, you know, I just call it like, I call it like a series. I call it like it's a book. It's just different chapters or whatever. Like, I started off doing them, giving them all for free, like mixtapes or whatever. But I always, originality is a big thing. I'm a big thing on originality and original beats and just concepts and just a whole body of work. Anybody, if you ever listen to it, Forever Do Me, it's like it's a brand name. It's like Pepsi. You already know what you're going to get. You're going to get a full body of work. You're going to get a lot of different emotions on every project that I do, and that's how I deliver it. It's something from people from 8 to 80, blind, cripple, and crazy. Like, it's a full body of work, and a lot of people not doing that right now. But I come from a different era when that meant so. So that's what I deliver. That's what I bring to the table. That's what I give back.
You just touched base on something really interesting. You said you came from a different era where that meant something. Like, tell me a little bit more about that. Why do you think things have changed?
Because it's like a lot. The consumers today, is a short term. They got short term memory, and like the consumers don't. I want to say like 25% to 50% of the consumers. They're, they don't want to, they want something that's easy to memorize. They want something that's, everybody want to be in a party state of mind or whatever. And I think records not selling as much as they did. Everything is digital. So a lot of things change, you know what I'm saying? Of course, hip-hop has grown and is one of the most influenced. Hip-hop is one of the biggest influenced music, I think, that right now or whatever like that. So it's getting bigger, but a lot of things change. Like, I think the internet is a gift and a curse. Sometimes for a major label, the internet is a curse for, and sometimes it's a gift for somebody independent and trying to create that awareness and, trying to push themselves and get, on top. So, everything has its up and down. Nothing is all good. So, you just got to adapt to the situation like I'm doing.
Absolutely. Now, we've been watching the videos. I mean, the video for Why Not that was done by Inferno and Productions. That's a great video, man. I mean, you have the visual. You look like you're having fun. You're out by the water, man. I mean, tell us about. And I mean, I'm sure you're on the grind to making music and stuff. But tell us about the lifestyle now that you've been leading, and also about the circle that you've been trying to keep with you. Because I'm sure at this point in your life, you're thinking about family. And you want to keep that circle positive.
Yeah, I just want to have all positive people around me. Like, we went and shot the video, Why Not? Like, I don't know if y'all know, but I direct and write the treatments for every video you ever seen me in, from Young Gunz videos to all my videos by myself throughout all the volumes.
Wow.
Of Forever Do Me. I wrote the treatment for everyone. I'm talking about from No Better Love, Can't Stop, Won't Stop, Set It Off to Why Not, all the way up to there. Wrote the treatments for all of them. So I just try to have good, positive, productive people around me. You're as strong as your team. Somebody told me one time, and if you show me your friends, I can show you your future. To me, everything is contagious. You be around some bullshit long enough, that's what tip you're going to be on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my language, but, that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's just life in general with anything. You be around it long enough, you're going to end up doing it. You know what I mean? So I just try to keep my circle, small and tight. And, what I want for myself, I want for my brothers. And that's how you just got to keep it, man. You just got to keep it tight, man, because you're as strong as your team. And, ain't no iron team. And, it's like what would superstars, what would LeBron James be, or Kobe Bryant, all these guys, if they didn't have teammates, if they need a coach, they need plays, you got to set up plays. It's just like that with anybody. So talent is 40 to 30% of being successful and having longevity in the music business today. Back in the day, where I come from, all you had to have was talent. You had these big machines that put so much money behind you that, 9 times out of 10 it will work. But nowadays, these labels, they're not putting as much money into the artists because it's not a lot of money into the record sales no more. So they wasn't recouping their money. So what they do is they try to wait for you to gain your own buzz and your own following, and for you to create a certain fan base so they can have so they don't have to spend as much money to promote you and to people that don't know you at all. But they have a certain platform that they put you on once you get on a major or whatever. But certain independent artists is cool without them, and that's what I'm trying to do with this Forever Do Me campaign. I'm trying to create enough buzz, enough awareness so I can, I sell my merchandise right now. I got the Forever Do Me merchandise on neefbuckmusic.com. I got the hard copies, Forever Do Me 7 on neefbuck.com. So, merchandise and touring and all that, that's where we get our money from. That's where we eat. Sometimes we never recoup on album sales, but it just set up today might set up for tomorrow to eat tomorrow. You know what I mean? Us starving today, we're gonna set it up for us to eat tomorrow.
Absolutely. So my next question, I think you kind of already answered it, was going to be how involved are you in the process of making and selling your music? But it sounds like you're involved as much as you can be.
Yeah, I've been involved. That's what I learned over at Roc-a-fella. Far as Roc-a-fella, I wore a lot of hats as far as the Young Gunz projects. So I was, there from the video, from marketing, promotion, just picking out things. I had a lot of creative control over there. So I took that knowledge and the things that I learned from that and put it into my solo career, my campaign that I've been using, and I'm blessed to have that knowledge and that experience over there. And it's really the only thing that changes is just not big budgets and a big machine behind you. But I'm working and I appreciate it, and I'm watching it grow, and the fans that do support and that been down, and the ones that's just getting down, I appreciate it, and I'm gonna keep it coming. I'm gonna keep the water coming. And you know what you're gonna get, man? That heartfelt, that substance music, that reality music. So that's what it is.
Absolutely. Now, Neef, before we let you go, I know I went to Philly last year. I was there for 5 days, and I think I ate 8 steak and cheese grinders. Now, you got to tell me, what kind of cheese? Are you doing the Cheese Whiz, or are you doing American cheese?
I'm doing American cheese.
All day. That's what I want to hear, Neef. That's what I'm talking about. Let me tell you, when I went to Philly and I saw that you guys do Cheese Whiz down there, I thought you guys were crazy. I'd never even seen that before.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, I do American cheese, though. I eat Whiz once in a blue moon, but I prefer cheese, though.
All right, great, man. Well, Neef from the Young Gunz, thank you very much for stopping by Psych Word. It was a pleasure having you on the show. Now, if people want to contact you as far as social media and whatnot, what's the best way to get you on Twitter?
You can follow me on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Neef_Buck. Like I said, you can go get the hard copy Forever Do Me 7. You can download the whole Forever Do Me series on neefbuckmusic.com. You can go get the Forever Do Me apparel on neefbuckmusic.com. You can follow the apparel page on Instagram at Forever Do Me_apparel. Just keep the water running, y'all. And download it down. And I need y'all to play some records, man. I need y'all to play a couple records. I need y'all to play that Scraping the Pot remix, that Why Not. Let's get into it, man. Let's have a Forever Do Me day.
All right, beautiful, man. Well, Neef, thank you very much for stopping by Psych Word, man. It was a pleasure having you.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it. Love.